The wacky tale of the Chinese Zodiac Race. Once upon a time in ancient China, the Jade Emperor realized he needed a way to keep track of time. Not because he wanted to remember birthdays, but because he couldn't figure out how many centuries old he was. So he came up with a genius plan. A swimming race featuring some of the kingdom's finest and funniest animals. The winners would get to have years named after them in the new Chinese zodiac. 12 spots were up for grabs and 13 animals showed up, including the most random assortment: a tiger, a snake, a rat, a rabbit, a monkey, a dog, a pig, a cat, a rooster, a goat, a horse, an ox, and even a dragon, because why not throw a mythical creature into the mix? As the animals lined up at the riverbank, the emperor explained the rules. Actually, there weren't many rules. You just had to cross the river. First 12 to finish would have years named after them. Simple, right? Well, not for this crowd. The rat and the cat, realizing they weren't exactly Michael Phelps, decided to hitch a ride on the ox, who was basically the cruise ship of the animal world. Strong, steady, and way too nice for his own good. The ox agreed because he was a big old softy. When the race started, the ox took the lead, with the rat and cat riding happily on his back. But just as the ox was about to reach the other side, the rat pulled a dirty trick. With an evil little smirk, he shoved the cat into the water. Splash! Cats hate water, so this was especially mean. Before the ox even knew what was happening, the rat hopped off his back, scurried to the finish line, and claimed first place. The ox, now slightly annoyed, trudged in second. Next up was the tiger, who powered through like a champ, followed by the rabbit, who had a surprisingly clever strategy of hopping across logs and stones. Then came the dragon, who could have easily won, but decided to stop mid-race to do some good deeds, putting out fires and helping a few villagers along the way. Classic dragon move. The snake slithered in sixth, but not without causing chaos. He scared the horse, who freaked out and let the snake slither ahead. Poor horse came in seventh, still shaking his mane. Meanwhile, the goat, monkey, and rooster arrived together on a makeshift raft. They teamed up because, well, teamwork makes the dream work. The emperor was so impressed with their cooperation that he gave them 8th, 9th, and 10th place. Then came the dog, who, despite being an amazing swimmer, got distracted, splashing around and playing in the water. Honestly, he was having the time of his life. Right behind him was the pig, who had stopped for a snack and a quick nap mid-race. Priorities, right? By now, the 12 zodiac spots were filled, but there was one animal still furiously paddling her way to the shore: the cat. When she finally arrived, soaked and furious, she realized what the rat had done. From that day on, cats and rats became mortal enemies. So, if your cat ever glares at a mouse, now you know why. And that's how the Chinese zodiac was born, with a dash of teamwork, a sprinkle of chaos, and a whole lot of animal antics. The end.